Are you a fan of Only Murders in the Building, Big Little Lies, and or Dead to Me? Because if you are, I think I found your next binge-worthy show, and that is Netflix's No Good Deed starring Lisa Kudrow and Ray Romano by the creators of Dead to Me. This show, I found out about it a day before it premiered, and it was a must-watch for me because first off, I love Lisa Kudrow. Anything she's in is going to be instantly good by her presence. Then I found out Linda Cardellini is also in it, and Linda Cardellini has been my biggest crush ever since Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. You all know that scene. And she's just so freaking talented. Anything she's in is going to be amazing. But I was surprised how much I ended up really liking this show. So if you haven't heard about this show, it basically follows a couple played by Ray Romano and Lisa Kudrow who are trying to sell their home. And there are three different families who are all trying to get this house. And they think that by getting this house, it'll solve all their problems. But it's also a murder mystery show. So something happened in this home 3 years prior. And as the episodes progress, you start finding out and piecing together what happened that night and who might be responsible. And it's a really interesting watch. It's super binge worthy. There's only 8 episodes and I finished them all in less than a day. It was that good. What shocked me the most wasn't just how binge-worthy and how fun it was how emotional I felt. I was tearing up towards the last couple of episodes because this show, it is a murder mystery and it is one of those crime thrillers, comedies that you're gonna love and just speed through, but there's also so much emotion in it, especially when it comes to the bond between parent and child. I really do think that this is an exploration of all of the different types of relationships that can be formed, parent and child, just like the legacy of family, what that means and how it's different for every family. It reminds me of that Tolstoy quote that all happy families are alike, but all unhappy families are different in their own happiness. I may be butchering that a little bit, but that's kind of in a way what the show is in a nutshell. And I think it's so interesting and it's so complex because it also deals with grief, and it's such a beautiful show. Lisa Kudrow broke my heart. Lisa Kudrow is one of those actresses who brings so much of herself to any role that she plays, but yet they're all so distinct. Like you have Valerie from The Comeback, you have Phoebe Buffay, you have this character now, and they're all in a sense Lisa Kudrow, but they're all so different. And I think that whereas range for a lot of people would be feeling and acting and talking completely differently, Lisa Kudrow's range is a lot more subtle, but just as effective, maybe even more so. And I just think that she really shines in this show, and an Emmy nomination is, if it doesn't happen, I will be really shocked because she is just so damn good in the show. Linda Cardellini, of course, is amazing in this show because she's amazing in everything, but she plays such a different character than she did in her last show by these creators, Dead to Me, and I really enjoyed seeing her completely in a different light. Then there's Ray Romano and Dennis Leary, who are playing brothers in the show, and it took me about halfway through to realize that this was kind of an Ice Age reunion, which I thought was nice. Also, random side note, but I was at a concert one time. The security people said that they were talking about how they thought I was Ray Romano's son. So there's that weird connection that I have with this guy. I'm going to take that as a compliment. But yeah, this show has so many twists and turns that you will not see coming, and it's just so brilliantly constructed. I do think that there are a little bit too many characters at times, that they're not all super explored, but this show sets up a season 2 that I think will solve a lot of those problems, and it's very much in it for the long run, which I'm really excited about, and I can't wait for season 2. Netflix, please announce it ASAP. Please go watch this show so that we get a season 2. And when you do watch it, come back here and let me know what you thought.